Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved and loved and happy and go-lucky Star Wars dad, Nooch Too Good. And a lot of people have been asking me, where should I spend my Conquest credits? This should be pretty simple, but I wanted to go over it. You know, I want to talk about this for new players that are out there, don't really know what to do with these credits. And most of the videos you see out there are end game stuff. And here I am. This is me on my main account here in Conquest. I'm just going to show you where I'm spending here on my main account. But then what we're going to do is we're going to compare this. We'll see what we're spending on my main account, which is, 7 million. I'm in hard Conquest here. And then we'll jump over to my free-to-play account where I'm just over in normal con. What do we call it? Medium? Oh, it's normal. Easy, medium, and hard. I don't know what the... Anyway. So, yeah, I'm buying Darth Bane. So, when you get to hard Conquest, you should be purchasing characters. I just think that's just flat out because it takes 4 million galactic power to get into hard Conquest. It takes 4 million galactic power to get into Proving Grounds. And at that point of the game, you should be farming characters because you're going to be farming them not only in Conquest, you'll also be getting them in Proving Grounds. And that's the point of the game where it goes over to characters. But let's jump over to my free-to-play account. Let's talk about where I'm spending my Conquest. What is it? Conquest credits. Over in my early game or new or early game account, so new and early gamers can know exactly, do you need to spend on characters or what on that new account. And here we are on the Jabba free-to-play rush where I'm kind of rounding the corner into, we're getting close to Jabba. If you haven't checked out the series yet, we got a whole playlist on the channel. I put out an update every Wednesday. We're rushing Jabba free-to-play. We're at about, I think, 43 weeks right now. So we're pulling up on a year, and man, we are close. We are right around the corner from Jabba. But on this account, I'm playing in normal Conquest. You can see here that I gotta be honest. I don't really beat the doors down of Conquest here. CLS is my main team. My other teams kind of struggle, even like Palpatine and Vader kind of struggle in Conquest. But regardless, here we are. So in this Conquest, I don't farm characters. I just don't. I think until you get close to that 4 million mark, you really should, and this is, I got 10 shards of Gideon, I got 5 shards of Malicos. When you're playing easy and normal Conquest, you're not getting a lot of shards in the crates. If we look at the crates here, hold on, they just don't provide a lot of shards. So let's take a look. If I'm going to get to, let's say I get to this crate, I get 5 shards of Bane and 5 shards of Padme in normal Conquest. It's just not a really fruitful adventure. Even up here at the top, if I really push myself, I get 10 and 15. It's just not worth it. At the max, you get 15 and 25. You're not going to get a lot of shards for the characters in normal Conquest. So, I really believe that until you start seeing that 4 million, that, right around the corner from where you are on your roster as far as galactic power, you should be sticking, well, not that you have to be in normal Conquest, but I think that you're going to be using the Conquest credits for gear in this case. And that's where I like to spend it. So, I'm looking at my Lando right here, and my Lando is not ready to go yet. But I got an update video tomorrow, and I'm trying to maybe get them ready for tomorrow to Relic. And look at that. I can spend 360 of my Conquest energy, and I can... Am I going to finish this off? Let's see. I'm going to be close to finishing off for both these. So this is what I'm going to do. And if you want to know, I'll show you where this comes from in a moment, so you're aware of, if you're able to spend this on and off. So let's go ahead and do a couple of things here. I'm going to craft this. I had it sitting there. I'll craft one of these, but I've still got some work to do up here. I need 2 more of these, and I need 18 more of those. So yeah, I do believe that until you get into hard Conquest, you can spend those Conquest credits on gear, because it's more important. I'm not going to see those characters for a long time, and grabbing 5 or 10 shards here and there, it might save me a week later in my game. Maybe it will be a rare case where it saved me a month between Conquests, but honestly, what's a month between friends 4 years down the road? I'm not that worried about it right now. Down here, where my galactic power is at 1.4, 1.7. Wow, I'm actually got a lot of galactic power. So I'm at 1.8 million galactic power almost. Now, if I was at 3.8 million galactic power, I think at that point you just start hoarding. So when you get to hard Conquest, boom, I'm farming the characters in, because in the hard Conquest crates, you do get a lot more of the characters. And we'll go back and show you that here shortly in a minute. There was one more thing I wanted to look at, and I can't think of what it is. Oh, I wanted to show you where that stuff came from. So, if you go back into Conquest, there are 2 ways to buy stuff in Conquest. There's a Conquest store, which is always open to you, but that's going to have just normal, regular purple gear, and then 2 character things in there, and then a bunch of, I never bother with this. I'm not going to bother with that kind of stuff, these boosters or whatever. No thanks, pass. So that's, and then also the scavenger shop, which I actually got to go back to. I'm not quite to the scavenger shop on tier 2 yet. Let's go back into tier 1, and, hold please. We need a little hold music in between there, like Empire hold music. So it came right out of here, out of the scavenger shop. This gear is available in the scavenger shop. Again, with gear, I always recommend that you farm it from your character plate or your character screen rather than farming it from here, because you just don't know who it applies to. I mean, I can click on it and see who it applies to, but it's better to farm it from the character screen than in here when you're doing this. So, yeah, I will spend my Conquest credits on energy. Now, let's go back and just look at those credits, or those crates in hard, and look at the difference between the crates we looked at in here in normal and the crates in hard. Aha! I've actually switched accounts on you. Now I'm on the Nooch 2 Lightspeed account. So the crates in hard. We just looked at the crates in normal. When you get to the very top of it, you're getting 25 and 15 shards. At the very top of hard, it's 90 and 30. So you're getting, I mean, it's like 3.5 times as many on 25, twice as many here on the previous character, and 3.5 times as many on the current character. That's at the top. You just, all along the way, you're getting more shards. I'll end up usually in this range right here. So I get 40 and 20. Hey man, that's a lot better than I'm doing down there in normal, getting 5 and 5, or 10 and 5, or 15 and 10. You know, this gives me a lot more opportunity to farm these characters as I'm moving through hard conquest. And that's why, really, when you start getting close to that 4 million mark, you should start saving these conquest credits so you can spend them on characters. But until you get to like the 3.5, I would say 3.5, 3.7 million range, you should be spending all that conquest energy on gear for your characters to help get your characters to relic and advance those relic tiers faster for you. So there you go. It's a quick one today. Just letting you know, you new players, you early game players, you normal conquest players, and easy conquest players. That's where you should be spending these conquest credits until you get to that 3.5, 3.7 7 million mark. I hope you have a great day. This has been fun as always. I'll talk to you soon. Always remember, Nooch too good.